In this video, I take a look at some brand new Bluetooth wireless microphones that I'm going to be using, hopefully, in my videos. Okay, so I've gone and invested in some Wireless Lavalier microphones. What? Sorry, Wireless Lavalier microphones. These are available for iPhone or Android. I've got the Android ones that operate off Type-C. I first heard about these microphones from a guy called Greg Tube, a Canadian guy who does excellent videos on YouTube. So I decided to have a look on eBay, and they're all over there. All over them. There's loads of different ones. They're all unbranded. I settled for these ones. I don't think you'd be able to see a make on there. Well, there isn't a make anyway. They're unbranded. You can buy them as a single microphone or a double microphone. I decided to go for the dual microphone because it'll come in handy. You'll probably end up wishing you got the dual microphones. And worst case scenario, you've got a spare microphone in case something happens. Okay, so let's have a look what's in the box. So just slide it open like that. Now you can see, neatly packaged, two microphones, the receiver in the middle there, and behind there, you can't see it, it's the instruction manual. There's nothing much to the instruction manual. It just tells you how to turn the microphones on and off, how to charge them, and what the indicator lights mean, and that's about it. It's a very small booklet, which is great. There you got a charging cable. I'm not going to take that out. It's one of these ones that's about 5 inches long. I'll just use one of the long ones that I've got. As regards charging, so let's take one of the microphones out. That's where you charge the microphones there. The Type-C port. Each microphone has a Type-C port. They take about an hour to charge, and then they'll last for about 10 hours. The transmitter has a Type-C port, but that's not for charging. Not this anyway. There's no battery in the transmitter. That gets its power from your mobile device off the Type-C socket. What that Type-C socket is for is, say you wanted to do some filming and your phone's low on power, so you can plug the transmitter in, switch the microphones on, and then plug your phone charging cable into there, and this is a pass-through. You can still run all the devices, but at the same time charge your phone. Okay, so looking at the microphones, they're really nicely made. You've got your clip there, which fully rotates. You can have it on any angle you want, which is brilliant. You can even have it diagonal. So that clips to your lapel or shirt or whatever you want to clip it to. You have a nice little fluffy head wind fluff protector. And I was quite surprised at how large the capsule is. It's about 5mm wide, I'd say. Although I'd prefer to use inches, so I'm going to say maybe 1/8 of an inch, possibly. Looking at the sides being blocked off, I think that explains why this has got excellent wind rejection noise. I've used these in windy conditions and no problem, no wind noise. Speaking of noise, these microphones do have noise cancellation, and it's really, really good. Maybe a little bit too good, but no, I can't fault it. There's a massive rejection of any background noise. Unbelievably good. So there's the transmitter section, I presume, which will transmit to the receiver. Okay, using the microphones couldn't be simpler. I've not had a problem yet. So take out the transmitter. You connect it to the Type-C charging socket on your mobile device. And then, just put the phone down there for a minute. There's an on-off switch there on the microphone, and as I turn it on, you can see green light comes on. It's paired right away. I've not had to do any messing about whatsoever yet. If it's flashing, it means it hasn't paired to the transmitter. When I've had that, I've found that, foolishly, I'd forgot to plug the transmitter into the phone. No problem whatsoever. Every time it pairs right away. When you're charging, I believe that lights up red, and when the device is fully charged, it goes off. Like I said, you take about an hour to charge, and they last 10 hours, which is unbelievable. Long hold, turns it off. And I believe that once it's on, if you press it 3 times, it activates a reverb setting, which is not something I'm going to use, but you never know, it's handy to have. Your standard camera software that comes with your device will not recognise these microphones. It does not let you use external microphones. But there's a way we can get around that, and here it is. Something you need to be aware of is the standard camera application that comes with your mobile device does not recognise external microphones. So the way we get around this is we head over to the Google Play Store and then we search for an application called Open Camera. Once you find that, download it and install it on your device. When you open it up, it'll look like this. And what you want to do is look for the cog there, the settings cog. Once you click on that, it'll open up a menu and you want to go to the video settings. And in the video settings, there's a checkbox for detecting external microphones where they are present. Now, if you click on that and select it, when you record the video, it'll use the lapel microphones to record the audio or any other external microphone you have connected to your device. I'm not sure if this is the case for iPhone because I don't use an iPhone. Okay, so they're small, compact, well made, relatively cheap to buy. Sound a bit French. But just how good are they? Okay, this is using the camera's internal microphone. This is the sort of audio you get when I'm about 3 foot away from the camera, using its own internal microphone. Probably sounds quite clear and crisp because I'm relatively close to the camera. And this is how it sounds when I'm far away from the camera and it's using its internal microphone to record the audio. It probably sounds a lot quieter than it did when I was close to the camera. I'm about 15 to 20 foot away right now. And this is the type of audio you get when I'm using the lapel microphone, wireless lapel microphone, and I'm about 3 foot away from the camera. Audio probably sounds pretty good, and this microphone does have noise cancellation. And this is the audio you get when I'm wearing the lapel microphone, but I'm 15 to 20 foot away from the camera. So it might sound like I'm near, but I'm not. I'm far away. So there we go. Start again. So there you go. Unbranded wireless Bluetooth lapel microphones. Bought from eBay for 16 quid. I'm really impressed. I think they're brilliant. Sound quality is good. Noise reduction excellent. Battery life brilliant. Very easy to use. Definitely a big improvement for the videos. Yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're looking for something like this, for some application you're doing, it's not just for fun videos. You can use it for stuff you're doing on the internet, like meetings and work. I highly recommend them.